Good morning, students. Hope you all are well. Um, so today we will discuss water pollution of this chapter, pollution monitoring. So water pollution, it can be defined as the addition of different substances to water, and what is the result of that? Which result in change in the physical and also the chemical properties of water. Okay. Like water is never really pure, for as it contains some dissolved gases and other some suspended materials and minerals and all, and even obviously some microbes. Now, determination of water quality. Polluted water is neither colorless or odorless. So how we identify that it is fit for drinking or not? Okay, so there will be some characteristics. So it is often harmful for health as it carries a large number of waterborne diseases caused by bacteria, virus, and some microbes like cholera, enteric disease, and typhoid. So water gets polluted in number of ways. Some of the major beings are: first is agricultural runoffs, with the accumulation of pesticide and fertilizer, industrial effluents, industrial waste, and sewage. Okay, now sewage is mainly organic waste which are got from the domestic waste and food processing plants, which enters the water as pollutants. Okay, so there is a tendency, particularly in the developing country, not in developed country but in developing country, to use water bodies as a dumping ground. All the waste products, all the toxic substances, they will release into the water, but this is not good. This is not good for all. So all water bodies have a self rejuvenating ability. That means up to a certain level they can purify the water. If a very small amount of toxic chemicals are there, so they can purify that. Small amount of waste products are there, they can purify that, or they can rejuvenate it, but up to a certain level. But when the level will cross or level will exceed and it is loaded with a loaded with a high amount of waste products and toxic chemicals, so the amount of pollutant will increase, number of microbes also will increase, and the water is not okay or is not fit for washing and drinking. Okay, the process of recycling is brought about by microbes which decompose the organic waste product aerobically, because microbes are present in the water, and the amount of oxygen, obviously the amount of oxygen needed for the decomposition, that also increased dramatically. Now is BOD, biological oxygen demand. So biological oxygen demand is a method to measure the quality of water indirectly. Water quality indirectly, not directly. It is actually the amount of oxygen which required for oxidation by the microbes in a unit quantity of water, to purifying the, or to recycling or to rejuvenating the water pollutants. So BOD value is proportional to the amount of biodegradable pollutants present in water. Non-biodegradable, not all biodegradable or organic waste products. So the reading are taken for over a period for at least 5 days at a temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. The number of microbes like E. coli increases rapidly. Okay, and the number of E. coli found in a unit volume of water is indicative of the pollution level in water. Now to measure the BOD, two identical BOD bottles are taken which are filled with water to be tested. Now dissolved oxygen is measured in the first bottle of water, whereas the second is kept measured in water body for about 5 days. So after 5 days the second bottle is retrieved and dissolved oxygen measured. So the difference between this two BOD level is the BOD of water. The difference. will be the BOD of water.